everybody. Fletch from All Things Overlanding here. On today's Overlanding rig mods, do-it-yourself, and gear, I wanted to talk about a piece of gear that I got recently. So if you have seen my truck, and I don't know, honestly, I'm trying to think back if I've covered this before, but so when I first got it, my cup holders were broken. And if you're familiar with second-gen Xterras, there's a fold-out cup holder that comes down from the center console for people in the rear. When I got my truck, mine was completely broken. And so I actually pulled it out, kind of yanked it out, and I tried to put a power inverter back there. But then the problem with that is when you fold the seats forward to like make everything flat, it goes right up against that center console. So the idea is you would fold your cup holder up and it would fit just perfectly. When I put the power inverter there, it just did not work. So anyways, now I had to remove that because I actually do fold my seats forward and backwards quite a bit. So I removed that a while ago, but so ever since then, like I just have had an empty hole there. I didn't have a cup holder. And when I looked online, you know, prices were kind of crazy for used ones or for OEM ones, new. So I just have not really worried about it a whole bunch. So then I found this one recently that is actually really nice. It's a very simple install, which I love. And so on this episode, I'm going to kind of walk you through that. I'm going to show you the install. I'm going to show you what the product looks like. I did get the wrong color, so I either need to return it and try and find another one. Again, on my truck, it's not a show truck. Like, I'm not looking for anything super fancy, so I just wanted it to be functional, and this thing works great. And it was so easy to install. So anyways, stay tuned, and I will show you a little bit more of that. All right, everybody, today I'm going to be finally taking care of an old problem. So my Xterra's pretty much had the cup holders broken for a long time. And a while ago I thought, oh, that's fine. I'll just pull them out and I'll replace it with something else. And I don't even remember. I think I tried to put a power inverter in there or something. You can kind of see the little screw holes on there. And it seemed like a good idea at the time, but then, you know, when you fold these seats forwards, the problem is that is literally about as far forward as the seat can go. So when you fold these seats forward, they actually hit that. So you actually pretty much have to have the stock OEM cup holder thing in there. Otherwise, it's just anything that sticks out of there is going to get hit by the seat. So unless you're just never moving your seat, then that's a problem. So then I ended up pulling the power inverter off of it and going a different route, right? And so then I just haven't had a cup holder in forever. And I've kind of kept my eyes open. I've tried to find like used ones. New ones I think are like, I don't know, like $100 or something crazy like that. Even used ones are like 40 or $50, I feel like from like a parts puller or something like that. But so recently I got hit up by a company that said, hey, we make replacement cup holders brand new for the Xterra. Would you mind checking it out and, you know, seeing how it works? So from what I can tell, it looks like it just clips in here. So I think the install is going to be really easy. Again, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just slap this thing in here and see how it works. And I'm going to show you guys. And then if it works really well, I'll put a link down below. I mean, either way, I'll put a link down below, but I'll give you my honest thoughts on what I think. But it looks like it just fits right in here. So, all right, guys, so I think I'm getting it figured out here. It's nothing super complex. Basically, there's this black sort of housing that held in the original one. Just sort of gives it some structure in there. And what I had to do was I used a flathead screwdriver and just kind of pried, you know, put it in there as a lever and sort of pried that up so that the top would pop out. And then I just pulled on the bottom and the whole thing popped out. Okay, so now that I've pulled the black piece out, I thought that I maybe had to fit it inside of the black piece. But now that I'm looking at it, I think it's actually a full replacement. So I think that you just have to pull that black piece out. And then this whole thing, this black backing here is basically the replacement for that part as well. So if you have like a broken old cup holder and there's still that black backing in there, like I just showed you pulling it out, then you're probably going to have to remove that. So, but again, use a flathead screwdriver, especially if you're just replacing it, then you won't have to worry about it if you destroy it. But so then this just fits right in there. Oh man, that was super easy. So once you get the black thing out, look at that. I've got brand new cup holders. I mean, I will say that was way easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to have to fit it inside of the black thing. And like the cup holders are actually, they're fairly expandable too, and they look really nice and they work really well. So again, aside from the color just not matching at all, it's a pretty good replacement. And I think it's about 30-ish bucks, 32 bucks, something like that on Amazon. So again, that color difference could definitely be a turnoff for a lot of folks, I think. Maybe I just got the wrong color or something. There probably is a lighter gray and a darker gray. But aside from the color thing though, I mean, it works great, and I've got a cup holder again, which is fantastic. And the replacement was super easy. So again, I hope that helps. I will put a link to this down in the description below. If you are new to the channel, you know I make Xterra content all the time. Big Nissan guy. If you're into overlanding especially, definitely consider subscribing. There's tons and tons of videos that I put out weekly for Xterra stuff, for overlanding stuff. I do a podcast. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. So definitely check me out on all those channels. And comment down below. Let me know what you think of this mod. Let me know if you've had problems finding the stock versions of these. And let me know if you have any other questions or want to see anything else. So thanks for watching, and have a good one. All right, guys, so that was it. That was the cup holders. Again, the color doesn't match, but aside from that, like, it works great. It was one of the easiest installs I've ever done, probably. So if you're just looking for a cup holder and you don't really care about the color match, this is a great option for you. I'm going to put a link down in the description below. So if you're looking for something like this, like I mentioned, and you want to just easily get to it, here's a link to get you to it on Amazon. It's about 32 bucks right now, which is a pretty fair price compared to what I've seen them used and even new for through Nissan. So I hope that's helpful. I hope that gives you guys some good information. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button. If you have questions or want to know anything else, drop a comment below. And if you're new to the channel, click subscribe and click the bell to be notified when I drop new videos. I do at least a couple every single week, sometimes more. I'm very focused on Xterra stuff. I'm also focused on just overlanding and gear in general. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, come hang out, join the channel. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.